Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the MGH United Road to Glory. It has been a very busy transfer window, and I'm very excited now that we're getting into a bunch of games. Today's episode is one of those episodes where I've got tons of highlights, and we're going to see if we can make some good strides in the Championship. It hasn't been the easiest start, but I know my team is capable. We've got a bunch of mid-70 rated players. We should be near the top. We should be. So hopefully in this episode, as we play a lot of these games, we've got some big ones. Hopefully we'll come good and we'll start winning games. So we begin with Stoke City away from home. They've only had 1 point. They sit in 23rd whilst we are in 14th with 8 points. Not too bad. And you probably can see there, Bellingham has been given the captain's armband for England. You love to see it. That's going to happen someday, isn't it? He is that good. He will be. I think he is. He's future captain for England. But anyway, into the game against Stoke. Normally, I would be saying this is going to be a tough game. But if they've only got 1 point so far... Oh, and by the way, scoring within 4 minutes. That normally would mean, yeah, they're not doing so well. But to be fair to them, they got almost right back in this. It's a good save from Holloway. It just seems like Stoke have lost a lot of their key players. But I just conceded the most Stokey goal ever. Just lumping it into the box from a free kick there and heading it in. A little bit of a frustrating one. So we signed Zeballos in the last episode, and there he is getting his first assist, I believe. Lewis Hall with a rare goal. Now, watch out for Zeballos. This guy, as he's only on loan, it's a little bit of a tricky one because I won't have him at the end of the season. He won't be my player, but potentially we could get him as a free agent. I believe he only had a year left on his contract, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. If he's really good, then maybe we sign him next year. But Stoke do find a second goal in this game, in off the post, which was a little bit unfortunate. We've got a ball over the top for Barrett, though. He hits it straight at the keeper, and it bounces over him. Absolutely unbelievable. Poor Stoke. What a shame. Barrett celebrates. We do get the last-minute winner, and it was so lucky. The keeper just, I don't know, he kind of fell backwards and let the ball bounce over him. Very disappointing from the goalkeeper, but we will take it. And now we're going up against Ipswich in the first few moments here. Lovely ball over the top. It finishes with Barrett, and he just can't score. I don't know how I haven't put that one away. Right before the break here, though, we're going to get another chance. It gets cleared out, but look who's there to pick it up. Hunter. The referee is giving us time here until he decides that he doesn't want to give us more time. Mate, we just scored. I mean, he just decides that's enough there. He literally played to the 2 minute mark and that was it, even though we're in their box. What a joke. So we should be 1-0 up. We're not 1-0 up, and instead we're almost 1-0 down. Ipswich started the second half very strong and almost scored there. They also get a free kick coming in, which we're unable to clear. But once again, Holloway. Oh my God, this guy is flying. 76 rated at the moment, by the way. But unfortunately, that goal that was not given was the difference. Unfortunately, we do get the draw, but could be worse. And we're going to go in up against Hull here, who had a very informed striker. And we started well there. Gordon, you'd think with the form he's in, he'd be scoring that. But yeah, with Hull and this player right here, Tete, should have scored there as well. This is one of those times in FIFA, a couple of games in a row, where I should be seeing a lot of goals, not only for myself, but also conceding them, and they're just not going in. We're getting a lot of clean sheets where maybe we shouldn't have, for example. But we finally do break the deadlock, and it is Gordon, the man in form. He's got the most goals in our squad this season. He's not top scorer in the league, though. We are going to keep an eye out for that. But we've won the ball back there with Durand the Giraffe. It comes out to Up, and I needed what happened to Barrett to happen again there, where it just rolls over the keeper, but it wasn't to be. Thankfully, though, we managed to hold on until the end of the game here. It's a 1-0 win against Hull. Not the best match ever, but we take the 3 points. Now to one of my favourite stadiums in the game, the Stadium of Light. Got some great memories of Sunderland. You know, one of my best career modes of all time, I would say, the Sunderland Road to Glory. So I love coming here and playing against them. And to be fair, we did not look very good. It took until the 38th minute here for Sunderland to get their first real attack. And it ended with a goal. I barely touched the ball in their own half. They were dominating the possession. They were getting it down the right side a lot. Here's another example of them going down the right wing with Hume. And I think it was Barr, some sort of Barr. I don't know if he's an actual player for Sunderland or if they've just signed him, but he was an absolute nightmare. So we're 1-0 down. A mistake from their defender. Into the second half we go. Barrett through on goal. He's not going to miss from there. Come on. It's Archie Barrett. He's keeping Thomas's front line position warm, but he's doing a very good job and actually probably our most important player. And we get the ball through for Gordon here. Talking of important players, I don't think there's been a better player this season so far than Gordon, and he scores again. Unbelievable timing as well. We've managed to get that second goal. There's only 10 minutes left, and you've got to say Sunderland should be doing better with that chance. They will regret that potentially. And now we're going to get another opportunity. Wilson getting forward. Our second half substitution. Gordon aiming for that bottom right corner, but it was saved. But the whistle was blown. And honestly, Sunderland deserved something from that game. I kind of felt bad for them there. But again, it's just another 3 points. We just keep grinding away and getting these results. We've got Huddersfield up next. And this is, honestly, one of the toughest games I've had. You'll see in these highlights. Holloway keeps us in the game straight away here. Right before the break as well. Big chance for Huddersfield. I'm not really sure why they went for kind of a low-powered chip shot, whatever you want to call that. It wasn't very good, was it? And now into the second half, and it's just more of the same. Huddersfield dominating the game here, and it was just one man, Holloway versus Huddersfield, and he was doing such a good job keeping us in the game. And then I just go ahead and make things worse by, I don't know, just getting a card that matches the colour of my shirt. Getting sent off there. Well done, Hunter. Great job. What a stupid tackle. I'm not sure why I did that. But it doesn't matter if you're down to 10 men when you've got a superstar like Zeballos completely against the run of play. And we have managed to score with 21 minutes remaining. Are we going to be able to hold on to this, though? When we've barely even had a chance. Great finish, by the way. He had a defender right on him there. A ball over the top. It could be another chance for Zeballos just a few minutes later, and he's put it over the bar. Very unfortunate. Imagine a quick-fire double there. Lewis Hall picks it up. Power shot over the bar. He doesn't score many, and he wasn't going to get another one there. And just holding up the play there with Barrett, and somehow, again, we've scraped a 1-0 win. And here we can see the assist leader in the league. Look at this. 5 assists in 11 games for Barrett. Only 2 goals. It's interesting, isn't it, how he's kind of gone from a goal scorer to a provider at the start of this season. But we don't want that. So going in up against Bristol, I knew I needed to get him some goals. I need to get him more goals than assists, that's for sure. And Gordon almost getting a goal straight away there, 8 minutes in. Somehow put too much power on that. It goes over the bar. And then the goal kick is taken. It's flying up the pitch there. A lovely little deflection. Oh, we're so lucky. And thankfully Holloway is there. That would have been an embarrassing goal to concede. Don't you just love it when the ball bounces off of your defenders like that? Here is Zeballos again getting involved. Another chance for him to shoot maybe. We're going to turn backwards. We're going to give this to Lewis Hall. Bang! Saved. Goalkeeper having a good game for them. Durand giving it to Tito Villalba. He gets taken out. We're only half an hour into the game. Please send him off. We could play a long, long time against 10 men, which actually sometimes isn't that great for some reason. And it is a red card. He didn't even make it half an hour into the game. And what a name, by the way. Diliberto. What a name. Not the worst tackle I've seen. I think a yellow probably would have been fair. Zeballos doesn't have the best stats, but he took the free kick, and it was a good save, to be fair. But now we do have the rest of this game against 10 men. But as you saw in the last match, sometimes it really doesn't matter. And look at this. I mean, we won a game whilst being down to 10 men. Are Bristol going to do that right now? I really hope not. We should definitely be beating a Bristol side with 10 men. Now, here is Archie Barrett. He gives it to Zeballos, who was everywhere in this game, or Zeballos. And that is why we signed him. What a goal. This is ridiculous finish from Zeballos. This guy, I think he could be the one, the left winger that we've been looking for. Absolute rocket. Oh, no one is saving that. So it doesn't look like we're going to lose this game. If we can get one more goal, we'll just finish it off. So close there with Barrett. I was shooting every time I could with him. Honestly, I just wanted to get him a couple of goals in this game. Still 1-1 going into the final moments. Great save by Holloway. And it's looking like we're going to be just sharing the points, which, do you know what? It happens. We've been winning a lot of games recently when maybe we didn't deserve to, so I guess we were due a game where we should win but didn't. We're going to move on into the game against Preston. And surprisingly, they were doing quite well this season. I don't know too much about Preston's side, but they get off to a fantastic start here. Just 4 minutes 27 in, and they make it 1-0. I wasn't having any of that, though. Zeballos on the ball, gives it up to Archie Barrett, into Gordon. Surely he doesn't miss from there. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, and then lovely. The header, which was on target, gets blocked by their defender after it goes past the keeper. Very unlucky, but we do get Gordon in again. And this time he finds the back of the net. He seems to score the harder chances. And that is an awful celebration. I don't know what that's about. It's going to be another assist for Barrett, by the way. I guess maybe we shouldn't worry about it. You know, it doesn't really matter. As long as he's contributing and helping us win games, who cares whether it's goals or assists? But we've conceded again. Just 10 minutes into the second half here, and Preston are 2-1 up. And to be fair, they were the better side. They could have maybe made it 3 here. Yet again, though, it's Holloway with another massive save. Now, Oakley Booth came on as a substitution. He had a really good first few moments when he got on the pitch here. Gives it over to Gordon. Deflected just wide of the post. I needed that to creep in. We can't lose this game. Into the final few moments, though, we win the ball back with Hunter. Back after his suspension. A ball through for Gordon. A chance to equalise. It's just typical, isn't it? It really is. And now we're going through some really tough results. And it really is... It's life in the Championship. But wait, hang on. Durand the Giraffe has rescued a point. That is a huge goal from the 6'6" French midfielder. Lovely cross in from Gordon. But again, didn't really deserve it. But here's a look at the table after 14 matches. Well, we've played 13. And as you can see, we've climbed the table nicely. We are up in 5th place now. But the points difference from kind of the top 6 to 14th, 15th, it really isn't much. It is going to be so close in that area of the table. So it doesn't mean much right now. It's still very early in the season. We're going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Cardiff City. We've beaten them 2-1 at home. They are not looking so good in the league table. I thought we could probably get away with a win there, which we did. And we're going straight into a big away game against Wigan. Whenever I think of Wigan, I think of that FA Cup win. Was it Sidwell? He was playing for them at that point. A header against Man City. I think they scored and won the FA Cup. Incredible moment, really. And since then, they've been struggling to get back in the Premier League, which is it's a big shame. I like Wigan. I think they've got a great history. And actually, I wouldn't mind seeing them back at some point. But yeah, they're having a good game against us today. This first half was poor. Very, very poor. And it's a great header to give them that 1-0 lead at the break. But now we've got Arpin. Can he score from here? Surely, no way. I don't understand how those can miss. It's so close to the goal. You've just got to get it on target and slightly left or right of the keeper. Why did I hit it straight at him? Very frustrating. But we get the ball back here after some good defending. And here is Arp again. I really like him, by the way. He's just not on the same level as Barrett up front. So it's going to be difficult to get him all the game time. But we've managed to get Zeballos through and he scores again. He is elite, guys. I'm telling you. It's the positions he gets himself into. I play him at cam sometimes as well. And I really like him. But it's a straight red card for Aziz, the Arsenal player. I think he's just on loan. I don't know if he's ever going to make it for Arsenal. But yeah, that is a terrible challenge. Definitely worthy of a red card. You could argue 2 red cards. So it's 1-1. They're down to 10 men. And they almost made it 2-1 there with 10 minutes left on the clock. Very interesting how we're getting so many red cards at the moment. I've still got the refereeing strictness on the highest setting. So we do see quite a few yellows and red cards. But here's Gordon. A shot gets blocked. It goes behind for a corner. Very, very near the end of the game here. Trying to find a winner. Get those 3 points. And look who it is again. Durand. This guy, he rescues a point in the other game. And now he may have just earned us 3 points. Unbelievable time to score. And it was 3 points in the end. And we go in up against Swansea next at home. After a big win like that. Let's see if we can get another one. 12 minutes in. We've got the ball around their box. Passes it over here to Hall. Archie Barrett's made his way. And it's a brilliant finish. He just tucks it into that far corner. And I don't think many keepers saved that. Corner comes in for Swansea, though, and that is a towering header. So powerful from Joseph, and it's 1-1. We need to get back in this as soon as we can. Early in the second half here, Barrett dropping deep to get the ball. Here is Tito Villalba who puts it through, and now we can just run onto it. Find a pass on the inside, maybe. Villalba makes the run. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Him and Archie Barrett, what a combination. 2-1, and that's what you like to see. And McGowan comes on with 20 minutes to go, and he just... Oh, where does that come from? McGowan, hello. He deserves to start more games after scoring this. Look at that. That's a joke of a goal for a player that I almost sold because he doesn't score enough. But I don't know if it's a better goal than this one. You guys have to let me know in the comments down below which is the better goal, McGowan's or this one. The cross and then the strike. Oh, that is perfection. I actually can't choose. But of course, we go on to win that game comfortably in the end, 3-2. It would have been nice not to concede that last-minute goal, but it is what it is. And now we're going into our final game of this episode. Zeballos brings it down nicely, and he gets very lucky with the rebound here against Blackburn. He tucks it away 13 minutes in. It's another goal for the new signing. Now, can he get an assist? Over the top for Barrett, and we chip the keeper. Oh, it's disgusting. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, I love those goals. Little touch and a little dink, and it is going to be a goal and an assist for Zeballos. Wait, who got the assist for the Zeballos goal? Was it Barrett? A goal and assist each, maybe? I'm not sure. But Blackburn did pull one back here in the second half. That was fine, though. We were dominating. I didn't feel like we were going to lose this game. Another shot coming in there from Zeballos, which was unfortunately tipped around the side. But we do make it to the end of the game, guys. It's another win. Well, that was a lot better, wasn't it? A lot better. We started pretty badly this season, but we've started to, I would say, gain a bit of consistency. We're scoring more goals. I think Barrett getting more involved with the goals and less so the assists has been great. But we've played 17 matches and we've won 10 of them. That is not too bad at all. But it's very clear to me that Norwich, Nottingham Forest, and maybe Bristol, looks like Bristol going to be one of the strong sides, but the other two I mentioned are going to be the ones that I'm chasing for the rest of this season. Now, of course, my objective is to gain automatic promotion, which would mean finishing in first or second. And I just don't know if we're going to be able to do that. But we'll go again tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll continue winning games and playing good football, and I will see you then.